Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to the third day of Maths for the week. Today we're going to be starting with money, and then we're going to be moving on to a time, sequencing today's activities, and then some work on another timed activity. So when you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, so your starter today takes the money one step further. You need to work out the value of the coin and then work out what one less would be and one more would be. If you want to put pence on the less and more, that's great. If you don't, it doesn't matter too much at this stage. Okay, so when you're ready, start the video again. Welcome back. So this first coin is worth 5p. So one less than 5 is 4p. One more is 6p. This one's worth 3p. So one less is 2p. One more is 4p. This coin is worth 2p. One less is 1p. One more is 3p. This next set is also worth 3p. So one more is 4p. One less is 2p. Now this is 4p. 2p plus 2p. So one more is 5p. One less is 3p. 10p. What's one less than 10? That's right, it's 9p. One more is 11p. This one is 20p. So one less is 19p. One more is 21p. These are a bit trickier, aren't they, where those end in 0. And then this last pair, 12p. So one less is 11p. One more is 13p. And this last one is 11p. So one less is 10p. One more is 12p. I bet you did brilliant with those. So now here's your second activity. Just like yesterday, I want you to write the activities in the correct order, and then I've got a second challenge for you. So you're going to be putting our morning activities in the right place and our afternoon activities. Okay, so over to you. Okay, so we're going to start today with doodle maths, and then we've got maths, then we've got English, then we've got our class novel, and then we've got lunchtime. In the afternoon, we're going to start with handwriting. We've then got RE, then got phonics. We're then going to do history, but we're going to do that after afternoon break. And we're going to do a bit of PE, and we're going to finish with some phonics play. Okay? Now again, it doesn't matter too much if you agreed with those sequencing, because today's challenge is this. What I want you to do now is have a go at using some of this language to describe some of the events to your grown-ups. So you might start with, firstly, we do doodle maths, and then finally we do phonics play. But what I want you to do is create a sentence. You can write it down if you want to, but otherwise just say the sentence to your grown-up and have a go at trying to make a sentence using each of these ordinal connectives. So secondly, after, finally, next, then, and firstly. And when you're ready, we'll move on to the next part of today's lesson. Okay, so welcome back. What you need to do now is you need to type in the Singing Walrus and days of the week and watch this video, because that's going to help you know what happens on which day, and that's something we're going to be looking at very soon. Okay, so once you've done that, we're on to today's main task. Now today's main task is going to be recording the events that you practiced yesterday. However, this time everything is going to be how much time, how many you can do in 1 minute. Okay, so those are the activities. And here, again with the activities, is the recording task. In class, we're going to be moving around the classroom, but at home you can have a go at doing as many of these as you've got the equipment to do. Okay, so your grown-up can read through each one of these for you, but Zog's going to tell you what his challenge is. So you're going to complete 12 tasks, move to your first station, read the task, estimate, which means guess how long it's going to take you, and write that estimate down. Then when your grown-up starts your timing, begin the task. At the end of the minute, write down how many times, for example, you've managed to write your own name and see how close your estimate is to the score. And then you're going to have a go at the next task, which is taking on and putting off a jumper. You estimate how long, time it, do it, write down the score. And what you're aiming to do, children, is to get your estimate as close to your score as possible. It's not about how many times you do it. It's about you understanding how long a minute is. And that is the end of today's activity. I'll see you again tomorrow.